Hi, my name is Oswald Sobrino. I'm the author of this book, Technology and Human Existence. The subtitle is Jose Ortega y Gasset's Meditation on Technology. Jose Ortega Gasset is a Spanish existentialist philosopher who died in 1955. He was an important figure in the first half of the 20th century, like John Dewey. He wrote a book, Meditation on Technology, and my book, Technology and Human Existence, is a commentary on this book on technology by Jose Ortega y Gasset. So let me read a little from the preface, maybe with some ad-libbing, to give you an idea of the book, a preview of the book. This book, from the preface, is the third in a series written by me on the philosophy of Jose Ortega y Gasset, born 1883, died 1955. My first book on Ortega is Freedom and Circumstance, Philosophy in Ortega y Gasset, published in 2011, which is a basic introduction to the thought of Ortega. My second book is entitled Philosophy in Don Quixote, Commentary on the Meditations of Ortega y Gasset, published in 2015. This second book in the series comments on Ortega's first published book in 1914. Both of these books are short, inexpensive, and helpfully frame this new book on technology. But the previous books are not essential for the reader who takes up this volume on technology, the third one in the series. All of these books are available at Amazon. By the way, whose technology has made their publication and marketing possible. The kernel of Ortega's philosophy that runs throughout his many books, essays, and articles is that a particular human life is something to be made and is not merely given. This insight runs through many other existentialist philosophers. What sets Ortega apart is a much greater clarity in writing that avoids the obfuscating and confusing jargon and density of much European continental existentialist philosophy. Ortega's philosophy is sometimes described as vitalism because it arises from our experience of life and always refers back to the task of living. Thus, Ortega's philosophy does not need to be made practical. It is by nature and design intrinsically practical and is marked by the clarity necessary for praxis. Technology, now speaking about technology in general, more than ever before, flows through our daily lives and can even come to dominate it. We now carry in our palms a combination of a clock, calendar, movie theater, library, and telephone with instant and continuous access to events and people around the globe. Ironically, we are linked to many parts of the world with this technology, but in our daily lives, we isolate ourselves because of this technology from the living and breathing human beings in our vicinity. Think of those, in reflecting on technology, think back of those who passed away in the 1990s. They would be utterly dumbstruck at what we now take for granted. As a result of this technological wonder, we have less time to read whole books, entire books, and spend more time cut off from social interaction, as I referred to earlier, and even physical activity. We ironically become more like the machines we have created to serve us. With the advent of the artificial intelligence revolution, further changes are in store that will continue to recompose and rewrite the texture of daily human life. Many minds today are rightly focusing on what the artificial intelligence revolution will mean for our human existence. A prominent example comes to time. MIT recently announced the opening of a new college of computing, quote, to address the global opportunities and challenges presented by the ubiquity of computing across industries and academic disciplines and by the rise of artificial intelligence, end of quote. MIT is considered one of the top global universities. Thus, what happens at MIT will not stay at MIT. Other global universities in one form or another will end up adapting what MIT pioneers in the looming artificial intelligence revolution. The first chapter of this book, my book on technology, takes up what kind of university the new technology is creating. Ortega presciently took up this question of the university and technology back in 1933. MIT's dramatic choice to recompose itself for the artificial intelligence revolution has naturally led to great internal debate and discussion at the Institute. This debate is not surprising, since MIT is also home to vigorous humanities and social science programs. Ortega engaged in this debate back in 1933. This book examines how Ortega's insights from 1933 are still relevant to today's technology debates that continue to grow. This book, my book, Technology and Human Existence, considers technology and human existence based on Ortega's series of lectures published as Meditation on Technology. I translate from Ortega's original Spanish, and I cite that Spanish edition for those who want to access the original Spanish text. I am not aware of an English translation, which I think is certainly overdue, especially since technology is such a central issue today. So this is a book by an existentialist philosopher who in 1933 anticipated many of the things that are of concern to us today about technology and human existence. Thank you.